And the Volunteers will kick it away to start. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Quarterback making adjustments.
Let's go, let's go. Okay, Frank.
Dropping back, it's Raiola. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43.
And I love it. First play of the game, they're trusting their quarterback to take a shot. He got the coverage he wanted. He found his one-on-one matchup, and his guy made a play. You cannot start better than that, fellas.
That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play, 15 yards on that one, and a 1st down.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone beater. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. 1st down. Looking for the end zone. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. So they're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Cowboys will hustle to the line. They're threatening to score. They'll throw it. Gets it out quickly. He's stopped at the 5, but the completion sets him up with a 1st and goal.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Cooler 18! Cooler 18! Ready!
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wyoming!
We know a lot of offenses like to script their opening 10 plays going into games. They practice it over and over and over again throughout the week, and you just saw flawless execution on the opening drive by the offense. A nice job mixing in pass and run, getting different guys involved here early. They cap it off with a nice run late, but what a great job to take control of this game. And the offense, they've got it moving now.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Complete. Slips one guy, and now he's loose. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
To the air. It's Knight. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence his passing game.
Trying to set up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
How about the job and recognition by the defense? They knew exactly what they were trying to set up, and they had multiple defenders surrounding that intended target so that there was nowhere for him to go once he caught the ball.
Gonna take a shot.
Bro, I'm swatting.
Complete inside the 35-yard line.
Man, if I'm a defense, I gotta find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I gotta be maybe a little bit more aggressive and do something a little bit different.
And the Vols are marching down the field. Looking for room. It's Berry.
You gotta go,
They
Ryan.
pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
The change.
That's the read, dog. Come on, man. Come on, man.
The Volunteers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Stops at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
Don't let him in. Hold the door. Hold the door so we can get the game over with.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring.
You know what's coming. You know what's coming.
Defense in press coverage.
You know what's coming.
Back to pass, it's Knight. Fires it. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down. You're likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing it.
Lets it go to the end zone. Right
Still
through his
threw it.
hands. He had a
Crazy
touchdown
work.
and just
Still
didn't
threw the ball.
look the ball
Crazy
in.
work.
It'll be 4th down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
It's 4th down and 6, and they'll try to convert. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
No way you ran around that man. No way.
A great catch and run for 6. A score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
And he makes the extra point. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive.
That man all the way up the field like that. He got all the way up the field like that. All the way up the field like that, bro. You crazy.
He'll start the return inside his spot.
That's just wild.
Disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Offense changing the play. Looking for a man. It's Raiola. Throws to the tight end. He's got it. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. First play of the period, first down here.
On the ready. Ready. Okay, break.
Wants to throw on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's
Is that
incomplete.
him doing that? 'Cause
The
I showed
offense just
him
has
that dude.
not been able to
He can
find a
just
way
set it
to
into
get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. He wants to throw it again. Looking down the middle. Caught it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Wyoming. Wait, can I get the director to give me a replay of that? I want to count the defenders at 1, 2, 3. I mean, there's no way they had 11, right?
I mean, that is frustrating. Defensively, what are you taught? Like, make them earn it, right? Play man, press up on them, make them earn it, make them go the length of the field, don't give up big plays, or just give up big plays and don't have anybody in the camera shot and don't have anybody there to even miss a tackle.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. He's brought down after a good return, gets it out to the 31. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line.
Let's go.
Scanning the field, it's Knight. Oh, they're after him. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Backed up now, here's second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jordan.
They just ain't playing with me right now, bro.
10 there.
What the
This
hell,
offense
man?
will snap it from the 42 on first and 10. Looking for space. It's Barry. Creating some space.
Literally
getting
just throwing it
enough good
throwing it in my
blocking, and they've
face.
got it up to the 47-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's second and 5.
Cricket.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Around midfield, go for it. This isn't 1930 football. Try to get the first down. Here comes the option.
Get there. Oh my God, just like that. And just bailing him out, man. My God.
Run game you're seeing from this offense. It's not
Are we
just gonna be conventional
serious?
handoffs. Won't just be the quarterback, but he's making good decisions, pitching at that
Every
time. It's the right
freaking
play.
play,
It's not a
though?
huge explosive home run type play, but it is enough to help them pick up the first down.
Grab behind the line. It's Moore. And he was fortunate
Every
not to
play,
lose
they
yardage
bailing
on that
him,
play.
bro. Let me get it
Wedge
over
back to
with.
the line of scrimmage.
Jesus Christ.
What will they dial up on second and a
Every
long
play
way
is
to go?
crazy.
Looking downfield, it's Knight.
Thank you, Falk.
Setting up the
Thank
screen,
you.
and it's
Let's go.
picked off. Inside the 30. And a big
Cut the game.
return after the
Put on my
INT
face. Move on,
sets
my
up the
business,
offense.
bro. Thank you. Got my game, man. Stupid, bro. Closure for the hell of it. I just bought a new truck. And baby say she wants a saloon.
And the Hilltoppers will kick it off to get us underway. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Quarterback making checks. Back to pass, it's Raiola. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. The Cowboys want to move quickly. Apparently, line number 1 on the game plan, attack now, immediately.
And this quarterback, he smelt it. He knew he had an opportunity. This is a guy who loves taking shots any chance he has. You saw it on that first play of the game.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. The short hands, it's Anderson. He's into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 47.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Under fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. He's got a first down. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. And the Cowboys are moving quickly down the field.
Hey, camper! Camper! Ready?
They'll throw it from the red zone. Here he goes breaking the pocket. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
6 Propane! Here we go! Unlock! Set up!
Going up top again. Quick completion on the out. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. The Cowboys come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Dropping back, it's Raiola. There were serious revolutions on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete.
Well, how about if you're the defense right now? You've been on the field. You've given up a lot of yards on this drive. But if they go for this here on 4th down and you come up with one more stop, that is a huge play, and that's got to give you some confidence.
Bringing the heat. Drilled as he throws, and they stop him on 4th down with the heat.
Coaches talk about it all the time. We're going to be aggressive. Well, they were aggressive on that first drive. They go for it on 4th down. No dice. Now you put your defense on the field. I like the aggressiveness, but now you got to deal with some of the consequences.
Got it!
Split backs here.
Get set! Get set!
They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll give it to the back. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
Really good coverage by this defense. They were aware of everyone on the field, and including the running back. A lot of times those guys get lost in the shuffle, but they saw him. They knew the ball was going to him. They braked on it, did a good job, and got in his face just enough to cause him to lose some focus and drop that football.
He's loose. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in 3rd and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive play. Somebody's going to have to answer for that when they get to the sidelines.
You see this a lot from offensive coordinators. Where are you weak? Where are you vulnerable? Where can I get an edge? And you see him try to get the ball in the perimeter early in the first quarter. Can I get outside the tackle boxes and have success?
And not only that, stretch them side to side, and it can pay off with your inside runs.
No doubt. Get them running sideline to side. Also get them a little tired.
Looking to throw, it's back. Finds his tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule, and what that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Would have been a makeable 49-yard field goal attempt, but they'd rather try to keep the ball and move it on 4th and short. He's got it. 1st down and more. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
Nah, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now to make you kick field goals. I like this offense being aggressive. Forget the 3s. We need 6s.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He's guided out of bounds at the 12-yard line. Second down coming up.
Acorn.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. To the air, it's back. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Singleton. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Hilltoppers. Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line.
22, water.
Going right to work up top. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you could tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
He's got it along the sideline. Oh, he's got some space. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
Makes the grab. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. They've really got this offense humming. Just a 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal.
Four face paint. Four face paint. Here we go.
They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Now on 2nd and goal.
22.
Quarterback sneak, trying to get a push. Scores on the sneak.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
The extra point here would tie the game. And they did tack on the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Back to throw, it's Beck. Here's the pressure. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. At the 35, he's open. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
Okay,
Now
ready?
from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Set. Ready.
They'll toss it to the left. Finds a seam. It's a seam wide open. 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, WKU.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that, and he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown run.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he finished with a 64-yard sprint to the house. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Might be changing the route. To throw, it's Raiola. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. And the Cowboys racing to the line in the hurry-up. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Dealing with a 2nd and 10 from the 20. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's buried. And the ball's loose. The offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that one.
On third down, he drops to throw. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down.
I know this offense has gone for it a couple times early in this game on fourth down, guys, but with this field position, I'd be surprised if they decided not to punt the football away here. You're just too backed up. You can't risk not getting it and just gifting your opponent great field position.
Gonna let it fly. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And that decision will be questioned for a while. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Defense showing blitz here. Looking to throw, it's back. He's got it on the run. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Western Kentucky.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23.
Military stop! Military stop!
He wants to change this route. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Pocket breaking down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Soft spot in the middle. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the wideout. And the incomplete pass had a lot of juice on it.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Back to throw, it's Raiola. Fires to the right. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Well, guess who? They're taking a shot to the guy that's just been torching this defense in the entire first half. He's already got over 100 yards, so why not try to add to it and force this defense to prove that they can cover him? They did do a nice job right there. That's not the last time this guy's going to see the ball thrown his way.
Great style points on that catch, but they didn't pick up any yardage. The Cowboys want to pick up the tempo. Quarterback may change this route.
Got it? Hey, camper!
On fourth down, looking to pass. Showing the arm strength down the left side. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. Touchdown, Mustard and Brown. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
Fair catch will be made just inside his own 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Singleton. He'll pull it down and run. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that Wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays. On the snap, it's Singleton. Wildcat look didn't get much, picked up a few on that one. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Motion from the wideout. Brown will throw it. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. From inside the 15, here's the return. Smashes him with the stiff arm. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Direct snap. It's Singleton. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Going to the running game. Runs through a tackle. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Dropping back, it's Beck. Fires downfield. Got his man on the right. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
The Hilltoppers have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Looking to the big tight end. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be third down.
Oh, that hit him in a bad spot, right in the hands. Great play. You still get a pass breakup, but, man, that could have been an interception by the defender there. Nice break on the football, but secure that big fella and get the six. Get the pick six.
Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Toppers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He is a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Makes a move. He's on the loose. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
On to attempt the try. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. That's the kind of play that energizes the entire team. 96 yards, he took it back for the touchdown. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Singleton. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Let's go!
Looking to throw, it's Beck. Snagged in the middle, it's Pena. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route running all the way across the field, and the DB just can't stay with him because of his speed, and as a result, they give up a big one.
Looking to throw on first down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back, you get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
To the air on 2nd down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
And when you get this far behind the chains and it's a guaranteed passing situation, defensive linemen go to work. That's what we do. We want to get sacks. We want to rush the quarterback, especially in known situations like this. That's why the quarterback tasted that dirt.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down.
This game just feels so different than it did in the first half. After that incompletion, now setting up 4th down, they only have a 1-possession lead. Things were looking so much better earlier in the game. They're going to have to get it together throwing the football if they want to win this game.
Slip through the line. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll start this drive from the 42.
221 wing, 221 quad. Flag.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to pass. It's Raiola. Going for the big play. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
Get set.
On the direct snap, it's Singleton. Going to try to get it himself. At midfield, he's got room. Turning it on. Inside the touchdown, Hilltoppers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot, that he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter.
Okay, break.
To the air on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. Drills him with the stiff arm. He was oh so close to wrapping up this 3rd quarter with a score. What a play to finish off the period. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down.
Okay, ready?
He might want another play. Back to throw, it's Raiola. Here comes the heat. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
You got to love what you've seen from the defense in this game, too. They knew coming into this one against this quarterback, being as talented as he is, they were going to have to be really good in coverage on the back end, and that's been the case all game long. They have never let it be easy for this quarterback.
Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Yeah, and great job by the linebacker understanding what to do in zone coverage. I drop, I take my steps. When that quarterback's feet get set, my feet get set. I break on the football. Nice break. Way to go break that up and swat it down.
And the Cowboys look to keep this drive humming.
Here we go, here we go.
Looking to throw on 1st down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Trick 9, feet.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Rushes on him. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks talk about it all the time. They love the clean pocket where they can step up, throw the football. That is not what they had. Nice job by the defense, beating the offensive line, disrupting the timing, and getting a nice clean hit on the quarterback.
Firing to the end zone. Misses again. It's incomplete. It's 3 in a row.
Once you start to get down here towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football, and you really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see it. They try to take a little bit of a shot down the field unsuccessfully. Nice job by this defense.
This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. First play of this drive comes from the 27.
Get set, get set.
Pulled and fired complete. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. To the air, it's Beck. Using his feet to buy time. He's got an open man. Flying down the left side. Wide open spaces. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, WKU.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
He's got the two-point conversion, and they build on that lead. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Berry. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. The Cowboys moving quickly to the line. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Davis. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the...
Turning on the Jets. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. And the Cowboys with the 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. Under fire. This is called for the late touchdown, so let's not put this one to bed just yet.
And this is always an interesting spot for me now because you're going to have to go for 2 regardless. I don't know if it's now or if it's later when you score, but at some point you're going to have to pull the trigger. So that's a you decision, but nice job by this offense getting the touchdown now to give yourself that opportunity to have a choice.
And he tacks on the extra point. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. From inside the 10, here he comes. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line.
Cobra.
They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Past the first down marker and still running. On space. The 10. Touchdown, Western Kentucky. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And it was...
And the Wolverines will put total leather and will get started. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking for a man. It's Raiola. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Picked off, and the opening drive is stuck with an interception. Got room on the return. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
What a play by the defense, coming out early in the game on the very first drive and setting the tone. Not just forcing a 3-and-out, not just forcing a punt. How about creating a turnover and taking it to the house? Pick 6.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Wants to throw. It's Raiola. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense, a complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Complete downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The Cowboys are in the hurry-up.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical.
There he goes. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
And the Cowboys with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wants to fire on second down. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Smashes through the tackle. A lot of room to the right. Touchdown, Cowboys. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. To the air, it's Young. Pressure coming. With the catch, it's White. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Line getting set on second down. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle, it's Anderson. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. The sure hands, it's White. It's a running room. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. The Wolverines will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to throw again. That's reeled in, it's White.
Yeah, and I tell you what, when you stick these fast suckers in the slot, they don't have to be big. But you get those guys that are so quick in the slot, they can get great matchups, and I can get the ball to them quick because they're such dynamic playmakers.
Second down, he'll throw it. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Here he comes from his own end zone. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Making side adjustments here. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. A giant chunk of yardage picked up there, and they're down to the 24. The Cowboys in the hurry up.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
That's caught. It's Davis. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. Now on second down. Back to pass. And the defense got him at the 27. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it.
Man, sometimes the best defense is getting a little bit lucky. He was open. He had a chance to make a play. He just drops it through his hand. It was pretty good defense, but you take those breaks when you can get them.
This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. To the air, it's Young. On the run, still looking. Look out, he's got room! Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
That's the danger as a defense when you play man coverage, is that if the quarterback decides to scramble, there may not be anybody there to make a tackle right away. You obviously want to take care of everything on the back end, and with these receivers, you got to get them locked down. But if you're the D coordinator here, you got to be more selective with your coverage and mix it up, because man coverage against a scrambling quarterback can hurt you.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Looking to the big tight end. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
That's an example of the offensive coordinator trying to be aggressive and trying to take a shot. Now, the offense isn't able to click on that play, but moving ahead in the second half, it's important they continue to dial up these big plays. You want to stay aggressive, and you want to keep testing the secondary.
It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. It's White. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Here's the heat. And the quarterback couldn't withstand the heat, and he will go down as we've played one quarter. First play of the period will be a second down. Back to pass, it's Young. Oh, they're after him. He gambles and throws one all the way back to the left. Makes a grab on the shot. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
And the Wolverines will try to punch it in on first and goal. He's got him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast, and they force the negative play.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
That's a heads-up decision by the quarterback there. You want to throw a touchdown, but if it's not there, just throw it away, and now we got third.
It's third and goal and third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Wolverines! Quick strike through the air for the score.
It's hard for a defense to have to cover so much space. When the offense goes empty, you get receivers and tight ends and running backs lined up out wide. You've got to expand, and it's harder to cover on the back end.
And they tacked on the extra point. They're set to kick it off, and you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21.
Music now. Music now. Ready, set. Set, ready. You got two. You got two.
Looking for a man. It's Raiola. They get to him as he throws. A strike downfield.
It's way too early in the game to say this is a must score, but man, you've dug yourself an early hole, and this offense needs to capitalize. You're not getting the football after the half, so create some momentum now while you can.
To the air on first down. Fires to the right. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game, so they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
Not the big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
Quarterback making adjustments. And the Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw it. Got the quick pass. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Nice throw, nice catch, great completion on that out route. Sometimes those cornerbacks, when they see that early, they can make that jump and get that pick six. So those are dangerous routes to throw, but it worked for him there.
Scanning the field, it's Raiola. The throw to the outside is complete. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Wyoming!
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Lining up for the PAT. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking to throw on first down. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And the defense makes a play, finally. This is a lot of offense early in this football game, a lot of scoring. Need more of this from the defense. Getting to the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, and then when you get him down, you get him behind the sticks. Good things happen for your defense.
Gonna swing it on second down. And the pressure gets to him again, another sack. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack.
Blue 22.
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He's got it for a big play. He's running free down the middle. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Michigan. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. The offense changing the play. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. The quick out. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
Wants to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long.
Ready. Canopy. Banner.
Wants to go up top. Rifles it down the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some of those deep plays.
Catch in the middle, it's Davis. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
Well, the defense is fast. If you can hit that quarterback with his speed and force those incompletions, man, that is impressive.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to pass, it's Raiola. He's got him this time. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Quarterback making checks. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on third and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away and forced the incompletion.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Cowboys! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
Man, what a great job by this offense finishing the half. It wasn't perfect. You're still trailing, but now you've cut that lead to a one-score game. Now in the second half, we can come out, make some things happen. We just created some big momentum for this offense. Now we take it into halftime.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. The Cowboys will kick it off to start the second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Dropping back, it's Young. Going to throw it over the top of the D. Grabs it up to 25 in stride. Touchdown, Wolverines. He got a step and just dusted the field.
And what nice play design. You get your speedster, you put him in the slot, usually get a better matchup, and then what do? You fade him towards that sideline, run a go. Nice ball thrown way out wide. He just runs underneath it, and just too much speed. Couldn't catch him. Gets in the end zone for 6.
And here's the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Might be changing the route. Wants to go up top on first down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. And nobody responsible for picking up the free safety because, David, frankly, I don't believe they thought he was coming.
No, and whose responsibility is that? The quarterback. If I see the free safety blitzing, I'm throwing the ball deep to somebody to make a play because he can't cover deep anymore, so put that in your back pocket. They want to bring that safety blitz. I'm going to make him pay, and I'm going to throw the ball deep.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
The defense has not had an answer for this guy today. Already over 150 yards receiving. That time, the ball falls incomplete, but we haven't seen that happen too often today.
And the Cowboys are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Looking to throw, it's Raiola. Catch in the middle, it's Anderson. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive.